Hey, I'm Jenny.
And I'm Brandon.
Who is a special guest today here from JumpKickPunch, which is an awesome video game and comic, kind of nerdy podcast.
Whatever nerds are arguing about that week, that's what we tend to be talking about.
So if you want to check them out, the link will be provided in the description. So we will be reviewing a game together with a condition drawn from the hat.
Okay.
So I let you pick the game. What are we reviewing?
The game is Sonic Boom for the Wii U.
Which I haven't played, so I'm going to be super insightful for this one.
Sneak this word into your review at least 5 times, and now we have to draw the word.
All right. So 5 times we have to fit this word in.
All right. Are we each picking a word, or is this...
We'll each pick a word.
What if you don't know the definition of the word?
I think that makes it better.
All right, then we're doing this. We're doing it live.
Mine's going to be real natural, guys. So, I used to play Sonic.
Did you?
Very early on.
What's the last Sonic you played?
The last one everyone played, Sonic and Knuckles, right?
That's where most people stopped. And ask some people and they'll tell you that's where you should have stopped if you kept going beyond that. But the game series has gone on far beyond that. And they've gotten a Sonic Boom, which is a big, a catawampus reboot of the entire franchise.
So would you say it's worth jumping back into the game series now? Like, to me, Sonic used to be like Swedish porn, and then it just kind of fell off. So if this was like Swedish porn, then maybe I'd play it. Would you say it's like Swedish porn?
In some ways, perhaps. I'm not familiar with that particular region's genre of pornography, but possibly. I don't know. How much do you like running around aimlessly without any real idea where you're supposed to go next or do next?
That sounds exactly like Swedish porn.
Okay, it's exactly the same thing.
So is it very story-based? I know there's a lot of characters that were developed, even though I haven't been playing more recent games. I know they do shows and things like that. So is that all in this game?
No, the game is supposed to tie into a comic book, a TV show, a catawampus. All that stuff is supposed to be like this part of this big, huge, franchise reboot, like I mentioned before. The bad part is that this is the weakest link in that entire media structure.
So the comics are good, the TV series is good, but the game falls down.
The game falls down. The game's not that
happens.
good. If you're not a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, there's literally nothing here for you.
So you're saying don't play it. Although I did used to like Sonic. What would be, if there's a saving grace to it, what would be the reason to still play it?
The reason to still play it is that the character interaction is the strongest it's ever been, and that, the characters are talking and engaging, and the dialogue is the strongest it's ever been. Unfortunately, there's just way too much of it. There's a catawampously large number of tutorial lines spoken by all these characters, and it gets a little out of control, and it's a little hard to stomach after a while.
As far as the build of the game, now I remember being on the podcast, and I think you guys showed a video of maybe some errors or glitches that are happening with the game.
That is correct.
So did that get corrected? Have they patched it or updated it, or is it still...
It's still busted. But not in the way that a lot of people might think off the bat. You have to really go out of your way to find a lot of the game-breaking glitches. Like, people are often going up against the walls of the game and trying to find the cracks in the seams. I played the whole game and only encountered one really bad glitch that threw me off the map and into death. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's just not very entertaining, unfortunately.
Oh, that's sad, because you are the biggest Sonic fan I know.
I'm a pretty big Sonic fan, and even I say, stay away from this one.
Alright, so I guess what you're saying is stick with the comics, stick with the TV series, and stick with Swedish porn, because this game does not have what you want.
Just, if you are a Sonic fan in any way, shape, or form, maybe give this one a pass. Wait until next year when they announce Sonic Catawampus and see how it goes from there.
Sounds good. But will his arms be blue or flesh tone?
His arms will be Swedish pornography.
Perfect. If you like reviews like this, please subscribe to our channel. Obviously, we're giving you insightful and informative Swedish porn.
BackwardCompatibles, your #1 website for catawampuses and Swedish pornography.
So you don't know the definition for catawampus?
I have no idea what a catawampus is. Isn't that like a Alice in Wonderland thing?
I think so, right?
A Bandersnatch and a catawampus?
It's something. It is like it's like a gibberish word.
It came from that, but now it means like things are just all crazy and they're catawampus.
Oh, then yes, this is definitely a catawampus. We did it.
Swedish porn! I actually need to look up Swedish porn now. Is that with chocolate? Or that's Swiss porn?